Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another weekly update video. I got a bunch of stuff this week. Yep. So I'm just going to go through and show it to you. I actually got so many things this week that one of the items I'm not even going to really... I'll show you it real quick right now. Anyway, I got these vans, these Street Whips vans. There's 5 of them I think in here, 5 different variations of it. And I'm going to do a separate video on those. So I did get those. I got a box from Heavy Metal 164. That was awesome. Thank you, Travis. So that was killer. Posted that video yesterday. Today is Saturday. You guys probably won't see this video until Sunday. But anyway, so I'm just going to show you what else I got this week. I got this guy, of course, from Hot Wheels Collectors.com. Yep, was able to get one. They were limited to 7,000. I got number 850. So that is pretty sweet. I guess I'll take it out of the Protecto and run it by the camera when we flip the camera around, just to show you that up close. I'm not going to crack that one. Still the ever-eternal debate on what to have open and what to have carded and what I need 2 of just rages on. So not going to crack that one right now, and I'm also not going to crack this one yet, but this was an RLC from my buddy, Crazy Todd. You know, I mention him a ton on my channel. It's because he's the best. He's my local buddy, and just an awesome dude, and I couldn't believe it when he said that he traded basically for this. He found an M2 Raw Camaro, and he traded for this, and he got a couple of other things and some cash for himself, and just gave this to me. So, what a stellar dude. I don't know how I'm ever going to repay Todd, because Todd is super generous with his stuff, so that's just amazing. Alright, moving on, we've got some more Auto World. I was able to snag some hobby exclusives. I actually pre-ordered these from 2 different sellers. So, I've got these 2 already, and then I've got 2 more that will be coming later on. So, we are going to crack these 2 awesome Auto World hobby exclusive vehicles. Definitely going to take a close look at those. And then I also got these 2 Chevelles as well, these hobby exclusive Chevelles. These I'm going to keep carded for now. Yes, they will eventually get cracked. Eventually, I believe, my whole Auto World collection will probably get cracked. I just need to get a nice carny case. I probably need 2 of them, to be honest, to fit every car in there. So there's those items. Those were mail finds, I guess. Oh, and along with those in the mail, I got some Johnny Lightning exclusive stuff, hobby exclusives. There's these 2 Fords. I'm not going to crack these in the second half because my whole collection of these so far is carded. I don't have a single loose one yet. So that might be a video in and of itself if I ever decide to go through and crack all those. These, however, will go ahead and open. These 2 Firebirds, so we'll open those in the next segment. These are pretty sweet. So these hobby exclusive Johnny Lightnings are limited to 1,800. And so they're actually not that limited, I guess, when you consider their regular store releases are about the same. So, but you can get them fairly cheap online. 3,000 Toys is where I got these from. I'm not sure if my buddy Will at A&O Toys is going to get them. If he does, I might get duplicates of them, and then I definitely will have some loose. But yeah, I'm trying to tone down getting duplicates of everything and just trying to decide, am I going to just have a loose car? I'm a loose collector. I should just open everything I'm actually really wanting to keep and then start trading away the stuff that I don't. Picked this up from Toys R Us. So that was pretty cool to see this there. I wasn't even sure if these were going to come to stores or what the deal was, these 2 packs. So there was this one and the Camaro 2-pack. I passed up on the Camaro 2-pack. I think these were $10 for 2 castings. That's not too bad. I think it was $9.99. It was either $9.99 or $10.99. But 2 VWs in here. These are limited to 2502. So pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and open this in the second half of the video. And then I've got some Mattel stuff to show you. I guess we'll start with the pop culture. And all this stuff Todd found for me. So these 2 Spy vs. Spy vans, I already got the white one. I've already got it loose, so we'll keep that carded. this guy we're going to go ahead and crack in the second half of the video, and I'll pull out the loose white one so we can, you know, look at them both together. So that'll be that, and then this new Star Wars pop culture series. And I gotta say, man, the card art on these is pretty awesome. Now, I am not a Star Wars fan whatsoever. I haven't seen any of the newer movies. I've only seen the older 3 movies, and not a big fan. So don't hate on me for not liking Star Wars. So, but we're gonna go ahead and crack all 3 of these. Card art's beautiful, but definitely gonna crack them. And I can't tell you anything about the characters either. I know that that is Boba Fett, and I have no idea what role he plays in any of the movies or anything about it. Sorry. So there's that, and then I got some Matchbox. So this was 2 out of the newest case of Matchbox that's out right now, which we got the Chevy Camaro convertible and the Speed Trap. So we're going to crack both of those in the second half. And we got 3 from an older case of Matchbox that totally missed coming to any Walmart near me or anything. Todd found these at a Dollar Tree. So I don't know which case this is, but I think it's the one before the LK. I really don't know. But anyway, we're going to crack all 3 of these. These were the 3 desirable license castings. I think there was one other Tesla Roadster, or Tesla of some sort that was in there that I didn't have him pick up for me. And then I went to Walmart, and I found this sitting on the top of the dump bin. It's got a ripped J-hook. Picked it up, of course, though. It's a Monte Carlo. It's from 2013. Huh? That's weird. Did they find it in the back, kicked around, or did someone actually return this? I have no idea. But we're going to go ahead and crack that in the second half of the video. And then we also found at Toys R Us, so A case has been hitting Toys R Us. It seems like Toys R Us has been like the first to really get some A cases and put them out. And to be honest, I don't know if any of you guys have talked to your Toys R Us staff at all, but they are definitely trying to get more into hobby-ish style stuff. And I think they're going to be kind of changing their strategy when it comes to stocking diecast and even expanding it possibly further. Anyway, I talked to the manager there, and that's what she kind of had said. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully that happens. I know they filed bankruptcy or whatever, but I know they're not losing stores, or at least they're not losing a bunch. They're keeping a lot of stores, and the store in my town is actually quite profitable, apparently. So that one's staying for sure, which is great, because Toys R Us is one of my favorite places to go for diecast. So anyway, they were like one of the first to get A case. They got two A cases and stocked them. Todd and I were there right away in the morning. We went there together, actually. Went hunting in the morning together, and we found them. No supers, unfortunately. This would have been the super in the case, the Datsun 620. Did not find a super, but was able to get the nice license castings that I wanted, such as the Skyline, and we're going to crack all of these in the second half, so I don't need to spend a lot of time. I'll probably just show you to you in groups real quick here. We got the Caper Racer, the custom Datsun 240, Corvette, pretty cool. This sweet 70 Chevelle SS wagon, and this Mazda RX-7. Alright, so we're going to crack a smattering of stuff, and this is kind of what I got this week. It's just a bunch of different things, but some really cool pieces for my collection, and especially that box from Travis was pretty cool. I'll show you the Carmen Ghia, the Kyosho one, again, because we'll go ahead and compare that to the one in here. And yeah, should be a good second half, so stick around. Alright, so let's kick off the second half of this video with this Datsun Bluebird 510. This is RLC Series 14. Real riders, tires that look and feel like the real thing. This is 3 of 4. Pretty sweet. It is really nice. There's my number, 850. As you can see, yeah, there was a lot of controversy over this, the sale of these, what was left over after the RLC priority window, starting early, and people snagged a bunch. So if you got lucky there, good for you. I should have one more of these coming from my subscription plan, so because I was able to order this, and then I still should have one coming from the sub plan. If not, I don't know, whatever. It's cool. But glad to get this one and add that to the collection. Not going to crack it now. Maybe eventually I will open that sucker up. if I don't decide to sell it or whatever. So, pretty cool to get that. And then these hobby exclusive Auto Worlds, I'm just going to run these by. Like I said, I'm not going to crack these Chevelles just because right now I have nowhere to put the loose cars. And all of my other Chevelles, with the exception of one, is carded still. And that one is actually a duplicate, so I got one carded and one loose. But anyway, these are pretty cool. That stark white looks really good, actually. It'd be nice to take pictures of that. And this blue color is pretty nice, too. So there was those. And then the main event of the Auto World exclusive, of course, is this guy right here, which we're going to go ahead and we'll crack both of these. Let's start with the black one. Open them up. And dropped her. That is pretty awesome. Looks just great in this black color. I think a lot of people are going to sleep on the black one because they're going to want that lead sled graphic one, but this one is really cool too. Minor little paint issue on the silver trim right there on the fender, if you see that, but displays well that way. Oh, it should have an opening hood. We'll see if I can get it. There we go. Came right open. Got an orange painted engine block. Looks pretty sweet. The plate says 427 on it. And really neat detail with a little stickers and stuff in the window. So that's pretty cool. And then we'll go ahead and open this one. I mean, that just looks wow. So amazing job on these. And this is a really cool thing for Auto World to start expanding out into putting some graphics on their cars to kind of mix it up a little bit. And this thing is awesome. I mean, how could you not want to put one of these in your collection? I mean, it is awesome. So these are limited to, I'm trying to get the hood open on this one. These are limited to 1800, just like those exclusive Johnnies. And actually, I'm not going to force this hood right now because it is pretty tight. This one's tight. And I'm not going to sit here and bang it on my hand to get it open. I'm sure the engine on the inside is the exact same as the black one. Pretty decent roller. The wheels look great on this car. I actually don't know if I've ever seen these exact wheels used on any Auto World before. Or maybe they are the same as these. They're just not painted the black in the center. Either way, they look really good. The tires are a little bit different. Well, maybe the tires are the same. But anyway, it's just amazing what they've done with this Kingswood Estate. If you take a look at, so this is the previous releases were all like this guy, right? Pretty awesome. Maybe we should open the hood on the, yep, same engine, orange. And so all they do was basically take the roof rack off of it, put different style wheels and tires on it, and give it some graphics. I mean, even this one, I mean, look how different that looks just by doing that. These are the exact same toolings. It's just this thing doesn't have the roof rack on top and just has different style wheels and obviously a different style paint job. But man, that looks really good. Really, really good. And let me just confirm here. Yeah, like if you look close in the black, like the outlining of where the wood paneling would be is there. It's definitely there. So they're the exact same tools. It just looks just wildly different without that roof rack. And painted a different like color that you wouldn't expect this to be painted in. So really, really awesome to have these added to the collection loose, and I'm getting duplicates of them to have in my collection as well, to have a carded set. So there is the Auto World, and we'll set those aside. Then real quick, we'll buzz these by, just to show you the colors of these up close. The silver poly, it's got silver poly, and it's got the stripe on the side is actually like a green. I don't know if you can see that on camera real well. So these are limited 800, 1800 again, and then you got this red, vermilion red solid with a silver stripe down the side. Love this casting. Love what round 2's done with this casting, and it just looks great. So those are fantastic. Just not going to crack them right now. And then we got these guys, which we will go ahead and crack right away. These are the 85 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. And this is going to be one of those castings that I'm going to try to really go back into the Johnny Lightning catalog and get a few of them for sure. Because it's a really nice casting of a cool Firebird. I think it looks great. So, and again, this thing just spares no detail is just left untouched here, because we got the defoggers in the back window. The back is painted 85 bird on the license plate. Even you got the little indicators right there that are painted. I mean, just a great looking car. And I know the hood opens on this one too. Do I want to waste time on that? Almost got it. Almost got it. Got it. So, yeah, just black underneath. There's no real detail in there. I mean, detailed plastic molding, but other than that, not. Hood shut's nice, though. It's good. It's a good roller. Most Johnny Lightnings are. We'll go ahead and crack this blue one. And, man, that one looks nice, too. Really nice. So they released this casting already in, I think it was Classic Gold, 2017 Classic Gold Release 2, maybe. Not sure. That and the Ford F-150 were in the same cases together, I believe. And, yeah, just a great casting. So I have those in duplicate. I'll probably get a second set of these, maybe. I don't know. I got to stop doing that to save some money. I really need to stop buying duplicates of things. But it's hard when you just really, really like a particular casting. And it's like, God, I want one loose, and I want one carded, and, you know, I want extras for whatever reason. But, yeah. So, these are awesome. Very good job, round 2 on those. And last up for Johnny's, we got the Championdjk and the split window Beetle and this 2-pack limited to 2502. Go ahead and open these up and pull them out. Very cool. I think, have some of these castings from previous years of Johnny Lightning. I'm pretty sure I got this Beetle one for sure. But the Beetle one looks really nice. Like it a lot. And then this Championdjk looks pretty cool too. And I know I definitely have one of these Championdjks. And I can see it from here, so I'm going to go grab it. And another cool thing, this is why I like Johnny Lightning, is because just like, you know, we saw the total difference. Like, look at the total difference. Here's the Championdjk. This is the same tool, but what they've done with it to make it look completely different. With this, like, racing scheme and the different wheels. And then you got the real stock-looking one right here. Pretty awesome. So, and speaking of the Championdjk, so we might as well compare it to this guy. Here's the Kyosho Championdjk. And the Kyosho is probably true 1/64 scale, so it's a lot smaller because it is a tiny car. So it's actually quite a bit smaller. Almost a full half an inch, well, quarter inch smaller. But no detail left untouched on this. But this does look really good too, and does have a ton of detail. Of course, Kyoshos are plastic base, so this thing is not nearly as heavy as this Johnny Lightning. But I like it. I dig it. This will go good in the VW/Johnny Lightning collection. I think round 2 is doing just excellent things. Obviously, I'm biased. I love Auto World, and I love what they've done with the new Johnny Lightning and the racing champions for that matter as well. They're doing some goofy stuff like those hitched homes. I don't know if you've seen those, but I probably won't pick up any of those. Those just kind of look goofy, to be honest. And the Gone Fishing I can take it or leave it at the moment because the boats are all pretty much the same, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. We're going to go to Pop Culture Hot Wheels. Won't spend a lot of time on these because you guys have seen these Spy vs. Spy vans before, I'm sure. And there you go. There's the two of them together. So they look pretty nice. Look pretty good. I'm glad they chose that. This casting gets used a ton in pop culture. So There's a lot of them to collect. I wish they would put another basic one out, or one with just regular graphics, not crazy graphics like these pop cultures. And this one too, the Ford Transit Supervan. This thing has only been released in like a normal stock color one time, and that's it. And then the rest of them have all been pop culture releases. So, but I'll pick them all up because I'm a van collector and I like this casting. So, I had to grab this, and then of course I had to grab this Mainline pickup. So there is that guy. Very cool. Looking pretty nice. This is a neat casting. I don't know. Is this a new tool? I'm not sure. Is there a copyright date on the bottom of this? 2016, yes. So I think this is a new tool. I don't know if this has ever been cast before or used in a series before. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sorry that I don't know that for real, but I think this is a new tool. Skateboard in the back, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, pretty cool. Like that one. And then, of course, this Silverado. This Silverado has only been released once before, I believe, in the Hot Wheels Real Riders series. It was a red color, and I think this is only the second time it's been released. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, but it'd be nice to see this in a premium series again in a stock color. So, but looks pretty cool. It's a cool big truck casting. It's hard to pass those large truck castings up. They're just cool. They're huge chunks of metal. All right, so after this, we just have left some mainline stuff, and we'll start with the Matchbox real quick. And I'm just gonna I don't need to show you these on card before I crack them. I'll just start cracking them. Here's your speed trap. Definitely was interested in this thing. Can you even see that? Well, that's kind of lame. I mean, there's definitely numbers on here, but you totally can't see them. They're not like tampoed or anything. I don't know if they're supposed to be tampoed, but this whole back is detailed, which looks nice. But other than that, it's a pretty small casting. It's got a hitch on it, so the vehicles that they release with trailer hitches, you can go ahead and put it on there. That's pretty cool. And then we got this Chevy Camaro convertible. This is a new casting, I believe. What's the copyright? Yeah, 2016. So this is a brand new casting. This is the first time it's been released, to my knowledge. Pretty sweet looking Camaro in red. Again, Matchbox kills it with their licensed models. They just do a really good job with almost everything that they do with these licensed models are pretty cool. And they even come up with some cool fantasy castings every once in a while, like this thing. So, just kind of a neat idea. So, that is cool. And then we got the BMW i3. Which I'm pretty sure this is a brand new casting as well. Not that great, not that cool of a car really, but again, Matchbox does a really good job of pulling it off and making it look pretty good for $1 price point, which is pretty awesome. So then we got the Gulf Country. We'll go ahead and pop that one out. I think this car is cool. I think it's cool that they did this version of a Golf instead of just doing a regular one. I think that's pretty awesome. So I was sad because we didn't get this case, and then now all of a sudden they're showing up in Dollar Trees, and now I finally have one. So that is pretty cool. Really cool casting. Alright, so keep moving on here. We got this 2017 Jeep Gladiator. And another licensed casting from Matchbox. This one's got details on the rear, no details on the front, some tampoage on the side. And it looks pretty good. So, Matchbox does a great job with these Jeeps. So, that is pretty neat. Alright, so last up, we got Hot Wheels. And we'll start with the 2013. That came off the card nice and easy. That's pretty sweet. This was in the 2013 Hot Wheels Showroom Series in the Heat Fleet. 86 Monte Carlo. And pretty cool. Nice little loose car. Nice little loose mainline to add to the collection. Glad to grab that for $1 at my local Walmart. And then we got some 2018 models. We got the Volkswagen Caper Racer. Go ahead and pop that guy. Ooh, what the heck? Something's up with these. These 2018s harder to crack. Might be using some new glue. Anyway, this looks fantastic. This Urban Outlaw livery. Just fantastic. I like it. And then we got the Custom Datsun 240Z. Ooh, that one came off nice and easy. Like this casting. I like all 240Z castings, really. Or all Z car castings. If there's anything JDM that I really like, this is it. These type, the Z cars are the ones that I really, really like. So, pretty cool. Definitely dig that. And we'll just keep moving here. Corvette. Whoa, I dropped it. Sorry about that. Looks great in blue. I don't know if that's a new, yeah, that is a new casting for 2018, this convertible Corvette. So, looks pretty good. I'm going to move some stuff out of the way so you can actually see this car. Looks pretty good. And then the Datsun 620. Wish I would have found a super, but I don't find a lot of supers. I get the cases first often, and most of them are always duds. Stinks. Alright, and then this guy, Chevelle Wagon. Pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen this much in the Mainline, so that's pretty cool if they released it in the Mainline. Usually you see this in Pop Culture series, I think. Or maybe that's the panel version of it. You see it in Pop Culture. And then the 95 Mazda RX-7. Just trying to cook along here because I realized we're at 17 minutes on this half of the video. I should say really is the second 2/3 of the video. Alright, so then this one looks really good. I like the livery on it. And they just released this casting in 2017. The last 2 cases of 2017, so here you see it again right away in a different livery, and I think it looks great in this livery actually, so pretty good job. So there's already 3 of these out. There's a K-Day one too, so there's a blue one, a K-Day one, and that one. Now, probably everybody's favorite of this case, or most people's, the 82 Nissan Skyline R30, and here it is. And it does look really good. They did do a really good job with it. It's got tampos on the rear. It's got lens detail in the front, actually, which I did not realize that until now, which makes this a headlight candidate for a custom. Would look pretty sweet putting headlights in this thing. And I just might do that if I find enough of these to start drilling some apart. So that's pretty cool. So this is a new casting for 2018, of course. All right, so that is going to be it. I did a lot of cool stuff here, and I shouldn't drag this on any longer because we're at quite a long time. But obviously, I think my favorite piece of the collection that I added, that I opened anyway, is this guy. But it was also sweet to get that Ultra Red Caddy from Todd, Toys R Us exclusive one, which is limited to like 25 pieces on that card, 50 total Ultra Reds. So really awesome. All right, so that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for tuning in to all of these weekly videos. I really appreciate all the support and all the good comments and all that good stuff. So thank you very much. Have a great day.